Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Week 5 of Friday Football Frenzy on a Saturday morning. I'm Stan Pamphilis, along with Luke Notestein. And Luke, not a raindrop in sight. What a change of pace that was.
Yeah, tonight, or last night rather, we could just worry about football and not about getting drenched like we did last week. One of the games expected to be a good one last night. Two of the Mountains' early surprises, Mitchell at North Buncombe. Here we go. Blackhawks quarterback Chase Parker getting that arm all warmed up because he would need it Friday night. Third quarter, Parker to Ricky Thrash on the smoke screen. Thrash follows his blockers and picks up 25 big yards to move the chains for North Buncombe. Fans having a great time last night, waving the flag. Later in the drive, Parker drops back and finds Mason Isrig. Great diving catch, foot inbounds. He's out at the 3-yard line, but that drive would lead to a field goal to make it 20-14 Blackhawks. Later in the third, Mitchell's Dalton Beaver gets the rock and bounces to the outside, good enough to pick up 11 yards. Then Mitchell quarterback Ben Young rolls to his left and fires towards the far sideline, but it's picked off by North Buncombe's Austin McCurry. He came over to me and said, "Hey, I made an interception." I said, "Yes, you did." Big turnover there. Stan, I've got a riddle for you. What is fast and makes diving catches? How about Jake Riddle? Great catch to pick up a first down. That leads to Parker finding Mason Isrig. He made the big catch earlier, and another diving catch there. He nearly lost his footing. Parker would keep that drive going for the Blackhawks, finding Riddle. Diving catch for the touchdown. Mitchell scores late in the game, but fails to convert the two-point conversion. North Buncombe holds on as they beat Mitchell 27-26.
All right, tough assignment for the Inca Jets. The unbeaten Franklin Panthers roll into town. Panthers already up 7-0 in the first. Inca handoff hits the dirt. Fumble. Panthers lineman Blake Raymond comes up with it. Back to the Franklin ground and pound. Quarterback Dalton Cochran keeps it 14-0 Franklin as he scores. Second quarter, more of the same, but with some trickery. Cochran hands off to Jeremiah Young, who hands off to Trey Maslin, who doesn't need to hand it off to anybody else.
I'm keeping the football.
He takes it all the way to the house. Franklin rolls 31-15. Let's go to Black Mountain. Unbeaten Owen getting a test from 4A McDowell. 21-14, Owen led at the half. Owen comes out firing for more. Sam Drummond finds Z. Johnson, stays in bounds, touchdown, 28-14 Warhorses. Then they prepare to release the beast, Jagger Gardner. They're stretching him out, saying, "Big fella, you got some work to do." And man, does he ever work. Watch it here. They punt it to him, which could be a mistake. Jagger gets it, gets a seam, a nice block, and I don't think anybody touches him. Great speed down the sidelines, gone. 35-14, but he's not done.
That speed is amazing.
It's going to be all night.
You got that right. We're on you all night. Later in the third, here we go. Drummond tosses to Jagger. Johnson clears the way. Great block, and then it's just speed and a lot of it. Jagger Gardner, 5 TDs, 374 total yards. Owen keeps rolling 56-21.
374 total yards.
Not
That's amazing.
bad.
All right, Stan, some history at a school with a lot of tradition, 114 years of it. The first time ever, Asheville School played a night game at Arbogast Field. First quarter, Ryan Caves punts the ball to Tyler Mitchell, who makes a big return past midfield for Jefferson, put the Griffins into good field position. A few minutes later, Bradley Friels finds Tyler Mitchell again. This guy does a little bit of everything last night. Mitchell makes the catch down the middle of the field, picks up some big yardage, but then towards the end of the play, he coughs up the football, but that's just how they designed it. They pick up an extra 10 yards. Jefferson recovers inside the 15. Later in the drive, Friels keeps the football, goes right up the middle, gets an extra push, and scores the touchdown as the Griffins go on to beat the Blues, winning last night. Your final score, 40-16. Here, Hendersonville looking for its fourth victory in a row last night, taking on Christ School. Pick it up in the third quarter. Bearcats on top 12-0. Quarterback Mike Schmidt rolls to his left and looks downfield for Michael Cook, who makes the catch, and then hold on to your seats, everybody. Cuts across the middle of the field, makes a move there, another move there, and just keeps on going. Spin cycle, and he's still going, a little bit dizzy possibly, but he gets inside the 25-yard line. They would score later in the drive to make it 18-0 Bearcats. Later in the quarter, Christ School looking to move the football. Sage Holly gets the call, goes towards the outside, picks up a nice chunk, and just barely almost broke it there for the touchdown, but he picks up a first down nonetheless. That drive would stall for the Greenies. So in the fourth quarter, the Bearcats defense steps up. Cole Cleary gets the interception as the Bearcats beat the Greenies Friday night. Your final score, 33-7.
Swain County at Tuscola from Weatherby Stadium. Maroon Devils get the ball first out of the Wildcat. Cameron Hampton takes a snap, goes to his right. Nice run, gets some big blocks. deep into Tuscola territory. Maroon Devil fans love it. But Swain had a series of penalties and bad snaps like this one. That kills offensive momentum and kills this drive. Scoreless in the second quarter, Tuscola on the march. Quarterback Parker Allen finds Houston the Kraken. He takes a couple of cracks, breaks some tackles. There's another big hit, but nice gainer.
And he's pumped up.
Yeah, he's fired up. Why not? He loves this, too. There's a drive would stall, but Logan King says, I've got your back. 37-yard field goal, 3-0 Tuscola. And some dancing going on. Third quarter, still 3-zip. Swain driving. Kobe Stevenson to Angel Bowers. Nice move and hit, knocked out of bounds. Nice move, and they made a nice drive, but the drive would stall. However, Swain gets a fourth quarter touchdown. They edge Tuscola 7-3.
Polk County looking for its third victory in a row, taking on East Henderson Friday night. Let's go to the first quarter. No score. Polk County's Jordan Smith gets the football, follows his blockers, uses the stiff arm there for about 5 yards and picks up 30 big yards for the Wolverines. Later in that same drive, Polk County just keeps on pounding the football. Storm Wheeler.
Yeah, name.
One of the best names in football. Sprints into the end zone for the touchdown. A storm was brewing. 6-0 Polk County. So on the ensuing kickoff, East Henderson trying to get something going offensively or on special team. Austin Fisher fields the ball inside the Eagles' 15-yard line, and Fisher gets a great return looking to beat the kicker to the end zone, but he gets brought down. Not enough for the Eagles last night as Polk County beats East Henderson 34-0.
Our Friday night rivals on My 40, National Power Burns at Gaffney. Jason Patterson and Tom Van Noy have those highlights.
The 2014 edition of the classic South Carolina rivalry that is Burns and Gaffney. The Indians hung around for a while behind Jordan Shippey.
Yeah, got them within 15-7, but then the ensuing kickoff, look what happens here. Ladrich Clue takes it up the middle, cuts back outside, and he'll take it 98 yards for a touchdown. He had one for 95 or so the week before in California.
Coast to coast, he scored touchdowns on kick returns, and they closed things out with Braylon Collins in the back of the end zone, and the Burns Rebels improved to 3-1 on the season. They are 3-0 against South Carolina opponents thus far.
Other scores from last night, Crest blows out Robertson. Reynolds gets a field goal at the buzzer to win at South Point. Rockets unbeaten on the road.
Mountain Heritage runs by West. Cruz Gallavy is another great name. 5 touchdowns as Robbinsville wins big, and Cherokee over Brevard.
Gilmer, Georgia whips visiting Murphy. East Rutherford gets the win. Andrews by 4 over Copper Basin.
RS beats Drawn. Shelby whips Chase 35-10, and Asheville rolls past the Q Foundation 48-12.
While Hayesville wins in Tennessee over Silverdale 47-13.
And another great week of games. I mean, we had some awesome highlights.
And this week, conference play begins, so it's really going to amp up.
Oh, yeah. It's always fun when conference play starts because you feel sort of that extra energy in the stands.
And it's getting cooler.
It's getting cooler.
It's going to be perfect.
I almost had to wear a jacket last night, but I'm like, I got to hold off at least one more week.
You're tough.
I'm tough.
Okay.
I also might have a cold later, but that's okay.
That's it for us this morning. Have a great weekend, everybody.